Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Dodgers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that. So he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's Corey Seager as he sends it on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime in this matchup, just a 1 for 9. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Behind 0-2 now. Bellinger on third with 2 out. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So 2 runs. Ready now is Tyrone Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Tyrone.
Here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Avisail Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. This is in the air out to right field. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here is Keston Hiura. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Buehler has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Daniel Vogelbach will be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Daniel Vogelbach's next, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hiura gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Two and one.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the 1-0. 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Omar Narvaez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes, and he fouls this one off. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. 1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And now here is Walker Buehler as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Walker Buehler.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Justin Turner.
Up next, Justin Turner. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. So now here is Eric Lauer as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Eric Lauer.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher. And he pops him up back behind second base. Taylor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
2-0.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Popped him up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Now to the plate, here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Pollock looking up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2. And here's Christian Yelich now.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
That's a ball.
Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern Wisconsin. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Corey Seager. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. Garcia gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Next up is Max Muncy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch.
1-1.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here now is Will Smith as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Smith goes down for out number 2 in the top half. From the stretch, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and LA's taking a 4-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Number 20.
Lays off 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Popped him up. Smith is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dodgers lead this one 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
Walker Buehler.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Narvaez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, one down. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And right into the shift. Shaw gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Stepping in once again is Orlando Arcia. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Colton Wong is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyrone.
Digging in next, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line hard deep into left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the...
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and Brett Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out, 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-4. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. In now, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging in the dirt. Narvaez goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 4. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Daniel Vogelbach. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So the next to bat will be Omar Narvaez. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
Now here's the first offering.
Taylor.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Justin Topa will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Mookie Betts is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Down the first baseline. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to third. Shaw has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping in next, Corey Seager struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now the first pitch. Cody Bellinger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Don't. Scott Alexander will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now to bat.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Next up is Manny Pena. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Tyrone Taylor. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Freddie Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
To the plate now, Max Muncy. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Next to stand in is Will Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat, it's 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit it.
Here comes the 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Pena has it, and he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, 2 down now. At the plate now is Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Pena finds it, but no chance to recover. Taylor is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Jacob Amaya will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. From the belt, the pitch, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Taylor is off of first with 2 away. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Brewers 4. Dustin May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Garcia.
Not close. It's 2-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. High in the air and deep to left center field. Bellinger looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, in the offense.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Keston Hiura goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Daniel Vogelback stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Brewers 5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Devin Williams is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luis Urias will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Urias is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving stop. What a play.
The batter.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Corey Seager. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
Travis.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Luis Urias is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Swing and a liner. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Shot towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pina.
Into the box, Manny Pina. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Shaw, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. Full count still. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
8-5 tonight. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Walker Buehler notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please